What's going on, people, and welcome to a new kind of video series that I want to do, kind of like a vlog. I just want to go through some of the mixes and masters that I'm working on during the week and just kind of show you a day in the life of me, chat shit a little bit, kind of give you an insight into what I get up to during the week. It's not going to be super frequent, but kind of like, I don't know, if there's something interesting that's happened in the week I want to catch you guys up on, then I'll drop a video like this in this kind of format. It is currently 20 past 1 in the morning. I was at work today. If you didn't already know, I work part-time. I do 2 days a week part-time. COVID really showed me that, bro, if you've got ways that you can make multiple incomes, then do that, because when everything shut down and I had to close the studio, it was tears, my guy. So I kind of don't let myself get too complacent. Plus, I'm trying to save up to buy a yard, so there's that as well. Come home, I got a few bits I need to finish off tonight before I go to bed, and then we're back in work tomorrow. This week, I've been working on a few interesting things. Here in Pro Tools, I got loaded up. It's a mix. It's a track for an intro for a YouTube kind of YouTube series, and I've done a few of these in the past. If you didn't already know, I mix and mastered the intro for Rio Ferdinand's podcast, his YouTube show called Vibe with Five. I recorded that, mixed that. Also this Undefeated podcast, or another YouTube show should I say, I mixed that, mastered that. A few others. There's Broad Talks that I worked on. I've done a few, and this will be the latest one. I can't play it because obviously it's not out yet. But basically, we recorded a whole song, 2 verses and a chorus, sent it to the client, waiting for the green light basically to say, yeah, go ahead and mix it, and then I'll get the beat stems and we can go through. But out of that whole song that we recorded the 2 verses and the 1 hook, the client just wants this little, how long is that? Just over 4 seconds, about 7 seconds. So we've condensed it down just to that 7 seconds, and that's usually what it's like with these YouTube intros. Is we'll record a whole song, do a few ideas, and then send it to whoever's YouTube thing it is, and they'll say, oh yeah, that's cool, but obviously they're not going to use a whole song as an intro for a YouTube thing, so usually we have to condense it down. So it's going to be interesting mixing an 8-second song. I can't say that I've ever done something that short before, but we'll see. I never really, when I record songs and I mix the songs that I record, there's like different ways that I kind of can go about it. I can either mix it in a recording session, or I can bounce the stems and start fresh in a new session, and it really does depend on how much work I've done during the recording session. A few other factors. There's been times where I'll mix the vocal and I'll bounce just the acapella, and then I'll put it into a new session and mix the beat around that acapella. I've done that a few times. It's quite effective actually. I quite enjoy mixing like that, but yeah, I think with this one, because it's so short, I'll probably just start from scratch, because it's not going to take that much time to get to this point. But if there's anything and I'll show you a song in a sec that I'm going to be mixing, that I'm definitely going to have to start fresh on, but we'll get to that in a sec. Now, this is a master I'm working on. I don't usually do masters. Master's not something that I do all the time. But I'll take the jobs when they come if it's something that I really like. I've said it before, but I'm not an expert in mastering. I've not put as many hours into mastering as I have mixing. So what I tend to do if I'm ever mastering a song, I kind of see mastering for me as something where you're taking a mix and you just want to enhance it. You're not really trying to repair anything. Because the mix engineer has made decisions and that you have to respect. The producer has made decisions that you want to respect. You don't want to do anything that just changes the whole vibe of the song. But I did feel like when listening to this song that the vocals, so it's a house song. It's like a kind of soulful, vibey house song, a bit of a Disclosure vibe. And the female vocals in it are really harsh, like really, really harsh. But I don't want to do too much. I don't want to change it too much. I don't want to do, like I said, too much repairs. So what I ended up doing is I ended up putting a soothe on there, and I ended up automating the soothe on the specific words that were really harsh, because it was only when the singer was going to a certain level when she was singing, like really high, where it was just really harsh. So I got the soothe up and I automated it, like just certain words where it went really loud. I was just so I've done an automation video that it's definitely out already, where I just showed like how you can draw things and stuff like that. But if you if you click here and you go to write and then you press play, you can actually move the knob, or the parameter, should I say, and it will record the movements you make. And that's what I've done here. I just listened to the song, and as she was singing and going high, I was just pushing the depth up on the soothe and just making it get more extreme, I guess. And I was just trying to control those high frequencies that were a little bit too harsh in my opinion. But we'll see when I send it back to the artist. We'll see if they say I don't like what you've done with the vocals, then we can just take that off, no problem. And then we've got my master chain here, more automation, but I'm going to do another mastering video soon, so you can kind of get an idea of the plugins I'm using at the moment for mastering. But yeah, I did quite a bit of automation on this master. I'm automating the presence knob here on the Cream 2 stereo width. I'm automating, as you can see, doing a few bits and bobs. Interesting to see how this one comes out for sure. So this song here is a bit of a mess. The project is a little bit of a mess, not too bad, but this is something that I'm gonna get started on this weekend probably. This is a recording that I did with a singer. It's kind of like a soulful R&B song, but we've been working on this for the best part of this year. We've done so many sessions, well, not that many sessions, but we've done a lot of sessions where, you know, we've recorded the song, happy with it, gone home, listened to it, realized didn't like this. Just lots of chopping and changing. That's why it's kind of all over the place a little bit here, because every time we started a new session, I don't know, I've not been the most organized I've ever been, basically, is what I'm saying. So I need to clean this up a little bit, decide how I'm going to start the mix, because we do have the beat stems for this one. So what I'm thinking, these purple tracks here were another singer. So she was like a vocal producer who came in and she done a little bit of background vocals. So I'm probably going to bounce all of those as one track, because I'm quite happy with how those sound. Like the levels and everything, they're basically harmonies. So sat in with her and decided which ones wanted which kind of which key, which harmony basically was going to be the most prominent one, etc, etc. So I'm happy with how those sound. So I'm probably just going to bounce that as one track. I'm going to clean all the lead vocals up into one track basically, and probably I'm going to start the whole mix fresh with the beat stems. I think that's always a nightmare, is when artists want to chop up the beat and rearrange the beat, and we do that with the 2-track, but then now I have to replicate those chops and those changes with the beat stems, and it can be a bit of a headache. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. But I guess this is kind of what a recording session looks like, a recording project looks like for me. I'm quite organized and everything looks neat, but here it's not been super clean. But what you do have to understand as well is with singing vocals, I can't think of a single singer that I've recorded who's just done a verse in one take. It'll always be phrases. It'll be phrase by phrase, sometimes a line, sometimes a word, and we just chop it up and make the best verse, basically the best take out of all of these different recordings that we just comp it together. It's called vocal comping. But when it gets when we've done a lot of vocal comps, and when we've done, I reckon this has been about 5 sessions. Sometimes you do kind of lose track of your organization skills, and you end up with this, which still I don't think is bad. Like this particular session, considering how many different times the singer came in and recorded and re-recorded. But yeah, you do get things where it's just like bits of vocal everywhere. So I'm gonna have to clean this up and just like, and what I mean by clean it up is just like move everything onto just one track like this, but make sure that nothing is overlapping, you know. That shouldn't be too hard to do, to be honest, but we'll see. Also been working on a reggaeton song, which is cool. It's always nice to be working on something different, you know. It's not everyday rap, everyday drill. So I've been working on that. Plus it's with a producer that I have a good relationship with, and I know I kind of trust them to produce a good song. Basically, when you're working with a good producer, it makes your job so much easier. Do you know what I'm saying? And I trust that, and I rate him as a producer. So enjoy mixing that. 1, because it's something different, and 2, just because the quality is good. It's a high quality song. What else am I working on? I think that might be it. I had a few PA mixes to do earlier on in the week, but nothing crazy. PA mixes, sometimes an artist will know for months that they got a performance coming up. And for some reason, they will tell you on a day before their performance, yo, I need that PA mix tonight. And it's like, yo, why didn't you tell me weeks ago? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think people realize that it's not as easy as just, yo, I need that and I can just provide it. But saying that, sometimes artists do get like a last minute call up to do a show, and you kind of do have to be on your toes. You want to build, like, I don't know, I think sometimes us engineers and producers as well, we kind of get lost in this being our jobs. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes forget that actually this is something we're passionate about, and something we love doing, and something we enjoy being a part of. So even though someone calling me up and saying, yo, I need a PA mix tonight, my first reaction is, oh, you're so jarring. Like, why couldn't you tell me weeks ago? But then also, like, I want their performance to be the best it can be. Do you know what I'm saying? I have something to do with this song. I played, in my opinion, an integral part of this song being what it is today. So if you need a PA mix and it's going to make your performance better, then I want to be involved in that. So I try to remind myself of that, you know, don't drag my feet too much, and try to stay enthusiastic. Do you know what I'm saying? When your hobby becomes a job, sometimes you do lose that enthusiasm about doing certain things, but I have to remind myself, like, yo, this is what I love doing. Do you know what I'm saying? And this music thing is amazing, really and truly. When you take away the business side of it, like, it is amazing. So yeah, I got a bit deep there, didn't I? But but yeah, I think that's it in terms of mixes and masters that I'm working on this week. I'm gonna do a video as well after this. I'm gonna record a video to put up. I was hoping to get it posted to upload tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This one will probably be out in a few weeks, to be honest, because I want to do a live stream to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. I've got a couple other videos that I've recorded that are yet to be uploaded, so I've got a few videos in the bag that are probably going to come out before this video. But yeah, these vlogs are going to be semi-frequent. Let's see. I had a lot going on this week, so I thought it'd be a good chance to start. It's something that I wanted to do anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed chilling with me tonight. Please continue to support by hitting that like button. It's free, you get me? It doesn't cost a damn thing to just press that like button. So if you enjoy my videos and you want to support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.